Good morning guys and welcome back. Welcome back to another video. Some of you may have guessed where I am already. I am down the lovely Porlock. So, sorry it's a bit so I'm just setting up my rods now. I'll just put the shelter up because when I first got here it was lashing it down. But it stopped now. So yes, we are down here today in search of anything really. We just want to get some bites, but we'd love to get a bull huss and we'd also love to get a rocklin. So down here we got a good chance of both of those fish today. And yes, we're going to be putting some bigger baits out, and I've got a third rod which I'm going to put in about 30 yards out so we can try and get a rocklin on it. But yes, it's about 4 hours from high tide now. We've just got here. It is 4:15 as I speak. So yes, we're going to fish 4 hours up to high tide and probably 1 or 2 back down. We've got a big tide today. I think it's about 10.7 local scale, so a nice sized tide. I like a big tide here. We'll be fishing off the top of the rocks later. So yes, let's get these line through the eyes of the T9s now. Get the reel out the rocks. So yes, our target species today are bull huss and rockling, and I'm sure we'll see a few of the bits and bobs along the way. Maybe rays as well, there's a chance of rays here. So basically at Porlock, one end you've got the cottages, and the other end you've got the corner. So basically the further up you go, the snarlier and rougher the bottom gets. So I've come sort of halfway up, I guess. So I'm going to put one rod over there, try and catch a ray, and the other rod will be over there, trying for a huss. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. That's going to be my plan for now. I'm going to put a third rod out, like I said, a nice continental rod, 30-40 yards, a little bits of fish, try and get myself a rockling because I'm in desperate need for it for my species hunt. So I've got a fresh line on the casting specials now. I'll get a nice lead out and we'll do some practice casts. Nice plain 8-ounce SKM on there. And there is the other one done. And there we are, guys. Both rods. The lines have been bedded in lovely. It's time to bait up the first rig. So I'm going to put our turret clip down first. It's going to be the right-hand rod. I'm going to put it way over to the right because beauty is when you've got a venue to yourself, you can afford to spread your lines out a bit. So I'm probably going to walk 50 yards up there and bang the ray bait out. Obviously, if someone comes, then I'll keep him more straight, but for now, I'm going to keep banging one up there. So, let me get that. Oh, got a nice new chopping board, by the way. Lovely. Going to save me getting the top of this all covered in crap. So, what should we put out first? Oh, I've got half a pack of sand eels left over. Let's put a half a sand in a squid wrap on each, shall we? Yes, let's do that. Nice large sand eel. Still frozen solid. I'm going to chop its nose off, chop its tail off, and I'm going to chop it in half. Put those bits to one side. Let's get a squid. I've got a squid in there somewhere, I'm sure. No, that's sand eel. There we go. Refrozen squid. Can't get wrong with refrozen squid. You get one of them. The head can go in there. Trim the top off and then do that in half. And I'm going to put one half back in here. And then this half we're going to do into quarters. So I'll cut this half in half again. I'm a real fan of small baits now, especially down this way. Right, I've got all my bait prepared now. So I'm just going to get something to put the sand eel on. So I've just got a shepherd's crook, but I'm not going to be using this part, I'll be using the pointy end. So, thread that onto there. Like so, that's half a sand eel on there. There's me elastic, there we go. Nice fine baitex. That's all I've been using now for the past 6 months, I think, fine baitex. Even for smooth hounds, for the rays, all sorts, just been using fine baitex. So I'm going to whip this up gently. Now, because that's the smaller half, it's going to go on the top hook. So I haven't gone too big on here, I've got 1/0s. I like a 1/0. Just threaded that through the bottom. I'm going to press the eye of the hook down with my finger. Just elasticate all around that. It has just started raining again, so hopefully the camera doesn't break. I'll bring you guys in here in a second. It's not that heavy, so we should be all right. So once that hook is secured to the sand eel, like so, I'm going to get my quarter of squid, if I can find it. I'll get the thinner bit, hook it through that end, and lay it above the eye of the hook. And whip that on top. Give the bait a bit more meatiness, if you like. Nice even distribution of bait elastic. Making sure, get some everywhere. Get plenty on there. And there we go. Slide that off, bait stop down. I don't know if you can see that there, but that is a lovely half a sand eel and squid wrap, ready to go out on the 2-hooker. Well, that tide's coming in quick. When I set up, it was 30 yards down there, and then it's almost at my rod stand now. So, I'm gonna get this out quickly. Here is a 2-hook clip down. We've got a couple of 2-foot snoods on there. 60-pound Asa Ultraflex snoods, 80-pound Asa Ultraflex body, all nice and clear. These are 1/0 Varavas Aberdeens. And like I said, like I just baited up, half a sand eel and squid wrap on each, down to an imp and a 7-ounce SKM lead. The rod, you may have guessed already, is the Century Eliminator T900. And the reel, the Pen Fathom Casting Special, but this time I've got green yellow sport on, and I've got 20-pound, which is lovely. I haven't used 20-pound on my reels, not 6 months now, so it's lovely to get the 20-pound back on there. And it's a nice dark green colour. So, without further ado, let's get this out there. I'm going to walk just up here a little bit. So I'm probably about 30-40 yards from my beach shelter now. Oh, the sun's bright. Nice, that'll do. Not too far. 80, 100 yards, something like that. That's going to be well out the way of my other rod. And yes, let's see what happens with that. Well guys, it's going to be the other rod today. The rod and the reel are exactly the same. The only thing different about this is the rig. So it's a short pulley rig. It's only 2.5 to 3 foot. We've got 80-pound body, 80-pound snood, but at the end I've got a short 1 foot biting trace, and that's ending in a standard Varavas 4A big mouth, down to an imp and a 7-ounce lead. The bait is just a mackerel fillet and a couple of squid heads. So let me just tweak that a little bit. There we go. And this one is going to be going up there into bullhuss land. So if I just shock leader on nicely, I'm going to cast this one up to the left. I'm going to shorten my drop a bit. Find a nice spot to cast. Okay, that should do. It's going to be a nice and simple cast this. Swing it out, swing it back, tip down. Lovely. Well guys, this is going to be the rockling rod if you like. So I've got a nice light competition match ST with a nice soft tip on it. I'm just there, I've got a 3-up flapper with 1 foot snoods and size 4s or size 6s I think. And I've just got a little 4-ounce pear lead at the bottom there with a very simple rotten bottom setup. Nice fixable reel, light line. It's only going to be going like, I don't know, 30, 40 yards max. And see if we can get ourselves a nice rockling. The baits are just little pieces of mackerel. So let's get out there now. Oh yes. Oh yes. Like I said, only about 30, 40 yards. Got a nice rotten bottom setup in case that lead gets stuck between some boulders. They're only light little leads anyway, so I don't mind losing a few of them. If it gets me a rockling especially. So let's get this on the stand now. I think one of them is due a bait change. Just had a lovely bite on this right hand rod here. Don't know what it was, but just properly started arching around. Typical, as soon as I put the camera on, it stops. I come this side. That is on the 2-hooker with mackerel and squid on each. So, could be anything really. Literally, as soon as I turned the camera on, it stopped. So we're going to sit here for a minute, see if it comes back. If I had to guess, I'd say it's a conger eel. Had that look about it. But yeah, first bite of the session. That's got to come back. That was such an aggressive bite. That's got to come back. Very weird. I've just I can't even speak. I've put a fresh rig on that Conti rod. I'm gonna hold my heart out for a rockling, I am. But yeah, that's very weird. That should come back soon, but ah well. At least there's life out there. I'll bring you back when it goes again. Oh. Well guys, that rod that I had that vicious bite on, it didn't go again, so I went to change the bait. There's a bit of weight on there. Sure enough, we've got a little spotted ray. Look how adorable that is. That's got one of the smallest spots I've ever caught, and it's just hooked there. Lovely. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just adorable? It just... Ah! Oh, I dropped him. Isn't that just... Look at him. That is just the cutest little ray you'll ever see. Look at that. It's tiny. I want to take it home with me. Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. Stunning little spotted. That's got to be like not even a pound. Oh, over the moon with that I am. Lovely, right. Let's get a couple of pictures of him now. Or, no, it's a her. Get a couple of pictures of her. And we'll get her sent straight back because she is an absolute baby. Right guys, just slip that lovely spotted back. That's got to be the smallest spot I've ever caught. Perfection in miniature, if you like. So I'm just going to put the same rig out again. This time I've got bluey and squid on each. So, you see me? Just come a little bit closer, don't want to hit that big log just there. Right. Oh, that'll do. Oh, we got a bit of backlash there. That's out, as they like to say. Right guys, I had a massive slack liner on the rod I just put out. It's literally been out there 2 minutes. What is going on? Still there. Fish on. What is this? Just put this out. Just went to bait out the other rig, and it just bang, and then came all slack. I was fighting a bit. What do you reckon, guys? Could we have another ray? Don't know. Oh, it's just started raining again. What is this? Could be a bass, could be a ray. Place your bets, people. What do you reckon? Coming in quite easy now. I reckon it's an eel. I'm going to say eel. It's fighting a bit. It's going to be very interesting what this is. I'm staying down deep. Stuck just there. It's out. Right, what is this? It's only just in short now. Oh my God, it's a bass. It's a nice bass. Jesus Christ, that is a nice bass. Look at that for a bass. What the? It's got a massive head on it. Don't know if you can see that. The head is huge, but the rest of it is so skinny. That is such a shame. Oh, imagine if that was a normal sized fish with a belly. I reckon that'd be a PB. That's a unit of a bass. Look at that. Wow, it's got its fins up and everything for us. Just look at the head on it, it's massive. Right, I'm gonna get a weight on this now, because I'm very interested in how big this is gonna be. I can't get over the size of that head, that's huge. Look at that, guys. Mental. Right, let me get this hook out, literally. Size 1.0, Aberdeen, just in the scissors there. Look at that. Bluey and squid. Just come out there. Just look at the size of its head. That's crazy, wow. Oh my God. Right, let's weigh it now. Come on, don't flap. All right, the head is on 0 there. You can see that through the mesh. And that is 70, oh, it slipped. I'll keep slipping down, come on. Don't slip. There you go, head is on 0. Try and hold him here. 70, 74, 75 centimetres. 75 centimetre bass. Right, let's weigh it quickly. Right, these scales, 0 ounces, hopefully you can see. Right, in here it is showing. In here it's showing £7.12. Come on, settle. Come on. Right, that's settled. I don't know if you can see that, but it's showing £7.12 just there. Oh no. I can't because it's awkwardly shaped. It's showing £7.12 in here, but I'll weigh that sling after. I know it weighs virtually nothing, but my God, £7.12. Let's have one last look at her before we get her back. Just look at the size of that for a bass. Oh my God. I'm gonna get a nice picture of this because this could be a PB. It's my PB74, and depending on how much that sling weighs, that could be a PB. But look at that for a bass. Oh my God. Right guys, we've got a bite on this big rod now. This is on the big bait, the Huss rig. Oh, we got a nice weight there. Got a nice weight there. Oh my God. That feels nice, guys. That feels really nice. Come on, get out the bottom. Get out the bottom. You have to bully it here. Get out the bottom. Come on. No. It's gone to ground. Right. I'm gonna give that a sec, try and let it swim out. It's a good fish we got on there. I apologise you're still in the shower, there's still a few spots of rain. So I'm gonna keep you guys in there. Get that low. Let that go slack a second. That could be a Huss we've got on there. That could well be a Huss we've got on there. Still there. Right, I'm gonna try again. Wine light. No. Right, I'm gonna go down there. I apologise if I got out of shot, guys. No. Unfortunately, that fish became a lost fish. As you saw in the video, I got it stuck in the bottom. Completely my fault, I wasn't winding in fast enough. I should have, can't speak, I thought I saw a pull down then. But yes, it was my fault, wasn't winding in fast enough and just got himself in the bottom. But I'm pretty confident that might have been a Huss, because it's very heavy and it took a big bluey and squid bait. So, but we will never know. I've just put a new reel on there. I've got the lovely Saltist on there now. And yes, it's just about to get dark, so I thought I'd do this bit in the daylight. It is bang on high tide now, so I'm probably going to give it another hour and a half, something like that. Got nothing to be back for, so yes, it's not going to be easy filming in the dark. So what I'll probably do the outro now, and anything that I get in the dark will just be sort of added on with a picture or a short video. So but yes, this is probably going to be the last time you see me for a while, because I've got a week and a bit to get ready for the World Championships in Spain, and I never realised there was so much stuff you needed to get ready for a fishing trip. But yes, that's in a week and a bit, so very excited for that. I might be able to get out once, maybe more, before I go and film you guys a video somewhere. But yes, if not, this is going to be my last one before I go, so I will be a bit quiet for the next few weeks if I don't do another video. I do apologise, I'll be back with a bang. But yes, these rods are out there now. I've got the Conti rod still going out, trying for that Rockland. I've had no bites on that at all. Actually, tell a lie, I did have a few rattles on it earlier, but didn't come to nothing. But yes, this is going to be the outro, guys. Anything that comes in the darkness is going to be a bonus. I'll just add a picture or a short video in, like I said. But yes, hopefully the darkness brings more fish, because I've only had 2 fish so far. I've had that beautiful little spotted ray and had that lovely bass. Oh, I did weigh that sling, by the way, and it was 12 ounces, so it was showing £7.12 in the sling, so £7. Almost a PB, almost a PB. It's such a shame because that bass, it had the perfect frame, but it was just so skinny. If that had a belly on it, that had been massive. But can't do anything about that, can we? I'm not going to play with a £7 bass. Bearing in mind it took a little bluey and squid bait more or less on the drop. Lovely, right. That's it so far. Like I said, we're bang on high tide now. The strong ebb is probably going to start soon. So yes, if nothing else happens, thank you guys for watching. I've loved today. I've enjoyed filming this video a lot. Take care of yourselves the next few weeks, and I'll be back soon. I'll see you soon, guys.